All right. First words of the morning. Good morning, y'all. Wait. Howdy. Welcome to the Heart Breathings virtual writing retreat for April of 2023. I was like, what month? Make sure I get this right. Yes, welcome to our retreat. I believe I am the first sprinter of the weekend. So I'm beyond happy. And I know we've got a bunch of people here. Oh my goodness, my computer just like flashed up a thing and it was like, put in your password for software update. Not right now. No. We've got Dreaming Truth author. We've got Elizabeth. Good morning, here to work on a scene for my mystery. I love fellow mystery authors. We've got Sarah Elliott. Good morning. Devin's here. A little bit of critiquing to do before taking the 13-year-old to school. Adding words to book 2 in another sprint. Welcome, welcome. Dreaming Truth author is working on editing book 1 of her work in progress. Embry's here. Good morning. Hoping to complete my morning pages. Ooh, love that. So I have a game plan going into my first in-person writers meetup. That's so exciting. Happy to have you here. Alexandra's here. Love from Germany. Still working, but I hope to be off soon so I can start writing with y'all. Well, I hope the rest of your workday goes very well and look forward to seeing you in sprints throughout the weekend. We have Jessica here on Facebook. Good morning. So many people here with us this morning. I'm so happy to have y'all. Hafrun is love from Iceland. Oh, for you, it's already quite midday at least. Welcome, welcome. Quite midday. Yes, virtual writing retreat means we have sprints all day basically for the next 3 days. I'm actually going to pull up the calendar so that I can speak truth. Yes. So right after me is Melissa. And so whereas on a normal Friday, I might be like, oh, we'll go a couple minutes late. It's okay. We got to be on time. So we can make it to Melissa's sprints, which start right after mine. And then there's a break today, although tomorrow there's 8 straight hours of sprints. Today there's a break after Melissa, before Angela, and then later we've got Tracy, and then this retreat, Sarah is sprinting the Night Owl 9 to 11 p.m. slot. So I'm really excited to go to Sarah's sprints. Anyway, Google Calendar has all of this information. So pull it up. I just always like to give a little overview in case you've missed it. And then, yeah, so it is Friday. I can't make most of the sprints because I work after my sprints, but I'm excited for Sarah's Night Owl sprints. I'm excited for tomorrow. Lots and lots of sprints. We've got a Facebook user. I believe in the Facebook post here, there should be a link. I think it's streamyard.com/Facebook, and you can click under my post, see more, click that link, and then give it permissions to see your name and photo, and then I'll be able to see who you are. Jesse, good morning from Spokane. I've never been to Spokane, but my husband went a couple years ago, and now I want to go. Autumn Storm, yay! Morning from Newfoundland, still doing research on serial killers. Fascinating topic. Oh man, the things we authors can't escape. For my particular current work in progress, had to do a lot of research, or found myself doing a lot of research, trying to look into like art forgery and then also like money laundering and gang activity. And I'm like, no, like, please just tell me what the criminals do. I would search for like a crime and I would get like sentencing guidelines, and I'm like, no, I would like a play-by-play on how to commit the crime, but I promise I'm not doing it. I'm just writing it. Writing with Kitties, aka Tracy. Oh, good morning, Tracy. You are so welcome and thank you for coming. Jenna's here too. Hafrun says, I can do you and Melissa today, then I'm off for a weekend away with 25 other women. That sounds incredible. It sounds really fun, like a wonderful weekend. And all of a sudden it is 5 after. And so I'm going to share the Pomodoro timer. And then also, for the first sprints of the day and first sprints of the retreat, I'm thinking of doing some stair step sprints, which I know Sarah's done sometimes. I'm also going to ditch this hat, but I wanted to make the Dallas retreat appearance. But when we start writing, I'm going to ditch it because it's too small for my husband and his head is smaller than mine. So it's like double too small for me. Anyway, stair step sprints is what I was saying. So we're going to do a 10-minute sprint to start off, kind of like for not all of us, but for some of us, it's morning. And so sort of like wake up, get into the work. Maybe you're reading over what you wrote last time you wrote, whether that was yesterday or another day. For me, it was not yesterday. But anyway, 10 minutes of like, we get into it. Next sprint's 15, next sprint's 20, and that'll take us through. How long is that? That's 40 minutes-ish. That'll take us through most of the first hour. Suddenly I'm like, I can't do math. I can't do math in my head. I have to add 3 numbers in front of people. Golly geez, Katie. Anyway, stair step sprints 10, 15, 20, increasingly long. And then the second hour, it'll just be full length 20 or 25-minute sprints, depending on making sure we don't go overtime. So we make it to Melissa's. So that's the plan. 10-minute sprint to start off. Like I said, if you're already in it, you're in it. If you need to be reviewing what you did last time, if you need to get settled, 10-minute sprint is let's get going. I know you can do it. I believe in you. I'm so happy to get started with you guys today. And without further ado, I'm going to start the timer. 10 minutes. You've got this. Let's do it. Okay. Okay, that is sprint 1 out of 4. No, because we're doing stair step sprints. That is sprint 1 out of 5. Uh, Jesse, oh my goodness, y'all. Jesse's right, it's too early for math. Apparently, it's also too early for words or reading. Who knows? I will be donning the hat during the breaks, by the way, because Jessica likes the hat, and we're in Dallas virtually. Georgia says, sneaking in, pretending not to be late. All good, all good. So happy to have you. Devin spent that entire sprint trying to get the kids up and ready. 10 minutes seems like if you were successful during that sprint, I'm impressed. Elizabeth, I finished the scene during that one. Oh my goodness. Wow. Autumn says you need coffee. Yes, I do. So I actually woke up with more time before my sprints than I usually do. But I still didn't want to make coffee. So I grabbed canned coffee out of the fridge, but I haven't finished it. Because I've been talking my little mouth off. Well, before the sprints, I have no excuse. But yes, I got some words. We are moving into like a punchy little part of my book that I'm excited about. 10 minutes was really good to sort of like, okay, I feel like I'm back in the story. So we're going to bump it up to 15 for the next sprint on our way to the full length sprints. How did your first sprint go? Are you like feeling ready? Are you feeling like you're getting into your work? Are you planning for the day? What's going on? Jessica says short sprints are my jam. 295. Y'all. Nice. I was feeling real good about 100 words in that sprint. And I'm still feeling real good about it because my words are not your words, but like, way to go. We've got, as I lean in to read, Tiscali. Hello from Germany. Hello, hello. Tracy started plotting a new scene. Tracy Mayhew got 485. Fingers flying. So happy my Christmas romance plan is coming along nicely. Oh, happy for you. It seems crazy that like to be doing it now, but it makes sense because of all of the things required. But like, I don't think I can think about Christmas right now, given that like it was 80 degrees yesterday. I've ruined first sprint, blah, so distracted by my own mind. Well, that's what we got more. That's part of the benefit of stair steps is getting it all out and getting into it without having to like jump right in from nothing. Georgia been sidetracked by my cousin. Her little boy has just arrived this morning. As in she just had a baby? That's so exciting. Oh, congratulations. Tracy, it's hard to think about Christmas right now. I'm reading Christmas books in an effort to get into the festive spirit. Yeah, I would need to have like Christmas ambiance on the TV. Spend my evenings watching Christmas Hallmark movies. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, you could take a trip to the Southern Hemisphere where it's winter. Or it's fall. It's gonna be winter. Embry, didn't quite finish my morning pages, but got a good start. And I think I already know my first task for the meetup. Yay! Yes, that first sprint was only 10 minutes long. So like we are just scratching the surface of what we're about to accomplish this morning. And yes, congrats to Georgia. Mother and baby doing well, but a little bit distracting. Yes. I used to go to salsa dancing like weekly lessons / like time together. And so I was there and a friend of mine texted like, oh, like in the hospital and then like, oh, like had the baby. And I'm like, how am I supposed to be able to focus on this when like this person I know just had a baby? Yes, a wee bit distracting. That is for sure. We are in the final 10 seconds of our first break, meaning we are moving from the 10-minute sprint up to 15. Boom, boom, boom. Modify the time. Do, 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 do. There we go. 15 minutes. All right. Sprint number 2 of our stair steps. From here, we'll go up to 20, but we've got 15 on the clock right now. So whatever it is you're working on, yes, that's the words. Whatever you're working on, 15 minutes on the clock. I believe in you, and let's do it. All right, it's break time. So the hat is back on. Goodness gracious. Okay. The best part about the virtual writing retreats is one of the best parts is inserting a little bit of extra silliness into the sprints. The other best part is just how many of you turn out. That is the end of our second sprint in our stair step series. We've done 10, we've now done 15. We are moving on to 20. Emma's here. She says hello. And don't forget to boop the like button. That is very sweet of you. Devin's here and says, I finished reading the chapter and made a note. Next sprint, I'll dive in deeper and give more critiquing. Nice. Congrats on the progress. Elizabeth started editing during that one. I got some words. I'm feeling really good about the morning as a whole in terms of like how quickly I'm getting words compared to general sprints. I don't know. I'm feeling good energy this morning. It's a lot of fun. Sarah got 305. Congrats. Also, apparently, I'm getting a bunch of people saying that the sprints are not working in Facebook. Like this content's not available right now, and I don't know why. Because I think there have been some people in the comments that are here from Facebook, so obviously like it's not broken for everyone. And when I go to Facebook, I see it. And I looked in StreamYard and I can't figure out anything that might be wrong with the permissions. So I don't know. But yeah, obviously it's working on YouTube. It's working on Facebook for some people. Like Jessica got 345 that sprint, which congrats. That was me high-fiving myself as you. Yeah. So I don't know what the deal is. Yeah, everyone in the admins chat, like all of the other admins are not able to find me on Facebook right now or like see the stream on Facebook right now. It's saying like it hasn't started yet or that it's not available. I don't know what the deal is. And I'm deeply sorry. But I also don't want to risk like cutting the stream out completely by trying to fiddle with things. So since it's working on YouTube and it's working for some people on Facebook, I'm going to leave it. My first like technical issues since I started hosting sprints. Jenna says, still trying to cross 30K, got 629 words closer. Nice. That is big progress. I feel like the 30K mark is like a tough one emotionally. Like it's my energy for the story sags at that point. Tracy got a little more plotting done, feeling good about the progress. Unfortunately, got to go to work now. Totally understand and happy to have you for however long for the amount of, not however long, until now. Happy to have you until now. Have fun at work. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Sarah says, so weird, checked on Facebook and found you right away. So I don't know what the deal is. But I'm happy it's working for some people and the YouTube seems to be fine. Who knows? But that's the dealio. I'm like writing and then the little Facebook Messenger chat comes up and it's like, I don't know what's going on. This is what I see. And I'm like, I don't know how to fix that. Also, y'all, so like next to me being all tempting is a crochet project that I started yesterday. So I'm like, no, must focus on writing. But I like started this blanket and I crocheted for 3 hours last night and it's this thick. 3 hours to get like an inch and a half of blanket done. Of course, that includes like making the chain, and the first row always takes longer. So I don't think subsequent inches are going to take 3 hours each, but it's like everything I can do to be like, these sprints are for me to write, not crochet. But I left it on the couch, and so I'm like, I really want to. All right. For our final stair step, we are moving up to 20 minutes. All right. 20 minutes. And then following this, we'll do a 25-minute one. And then I'll check how we're doing on time. And the last sprint, it may be 25, it may be 20, it may be 22 and a half. I don't know. But we'll see. That's down the line. For right now, we have 20 minutes. Like Texas guns, outlaw. Y'all, this morning energy. It's all enthusiasm and 0% brain. That's morning energy for me. 20 minutes on the clock. Time to make some progress. I believe in you. You got this. Let's do it. All right. That concludes our stair steps. We did 10, 15, 20. We are fully moving into the second hour of sprints this morning. How have your stair steps been? I've gotten about 1,000 words, which is like I'm just short 900 something, which is I'm really impressed with myself, really happy with how the stair steps went at sort of like easing me into the work this morning. Would love to know how your sprints are going. We had a couple people join. Also, Jessica said, I'm enjoying Dallas entirely too much. It's true. I love virtual Dallas. Devin said, done. Moving on to the next project, book 2. Congrats on finishing up the critique you were working on. Tanya is here. Hello, hello. So happy to have you join. Tiscali has to leave. Oh, well, happy to have you join for until you had to leave. I always would say for however long works for you, but like there was a specific amount of time. Anyway, happy to have you. Paige is here. Kayleen. So do you go by Kayleen? Because I feel like when I saw on Facebook, I would always call you Paige. I don't know. But either way, whether you go by Kayleen or Paige or Ms. Paige, I'm very happy to have you here. And yes, happy Friday, happy virtual retreat. Devin didn't make it to book 2, busy doing admin things for the beta readers. You got to do what you got to do. Those admin tasks really make the business of self-publishing so much more than just writing books. Elizabeth able to knock out some editing during that one. Congrats. Clara, hello, good morning. Happy to be here for the second hour of Virtual Writing Retreat Sprint number 1. Yes. And there's 2 more hours right after me with Melissa. So if you're able to stick around. Jenna, anyone else fighting the hair frizz in this Dallas heat with me when we hopefully go for real in the future? I will be. Absolutely, yes. I'll have to get a hat that fits me before that. Georgia, watching some videos for some inspiration on the scene I'm working on. Yes, I like it. Sarah, 497, it's time for coffee refill. Very important. Do not neglect the important things that help you write. Whether that is watching a video for inspiration. I was surprised someone had talked about making a Pinterest board, and for the first time ever, I looked at some images that sort of like brought me into the book that I'm working on right now. And I was really surprised at how it made me excited to write that day. So yes. If you're writing or if there are other things that help you to get into the spirit, all of it's important and all of it counts. Jessica had to take care of the senior dog for about 5 minutes, still got 363 words, hit my hourly goal with 1,003 words. Yay is right. Congratulations. Okay, Paige is my real name. Happily answer to my pen name, Kayleen Paige, any day of the week. Okay, yes. I'm same deal where like on Facebook, it's my name, and then here it's my pen name, and at least like Kate is kind of like Katie, but someone the other day like apologized for not knowing how to pronounce my last name, McLean, but like it's not actually my last name. I was like, you don't got to worry about it. Fern says, hair for his sisters to Jenna. And Autumn says, agree, it's time for a coffee refill. And just like that, we are in the last minute of our break. Oh my goodness. Okay. And we are more than halfway through to the 9 a.m. end buzzer. So halfway through this morning's sprints, we're done with our stair steps. And so our next sprint is going to be 25 minutes long. How do I lose the train of thought? Right in the middle. Okay, bear with me. 25 minutes long. And then after the break, I don't think the second one's going to be 25 minutes. I think it's probably going to be back down to 20 for our final sprint of the day, just to make sure that we finish on time. But yes, we still have a full hour anyone who's come in late, anyone who's got to go and come back, whatever, we still have a full hour together. So I'm going to adjust the Pomodoro timer. 25 minutes, our longest sprint of the morning together. And then whether you're refilling your coffee, whether you're refilling your well, whether you are getting some words, editing, brainstorming, critiquing, I believe in you. You've got this. 25 minutes. Let's do it. All right, you guys. It is time for our final break before our final sprint. I'm wearing this hat all 3 days of the retreat. um, Hat and pajamas. That's 7 a.m. sprinting for you. Like an accessory of like, this is what we're doing, but also it's the morning. We had Paige say, I'm going to get tea started and then blood moving with a few minutes of exercise. And then, yeah, that plan changed pretty much as soon as I typed it. My planner reminded me I'm hosting a Zoom call at 6, so we decided to wait to exercise and get yucky and sweaty until after that call. Love the change of plans. Hope you still got tea started, though. Elizabeth started working on a newsletter for that one. Thanks for the sprints. Have to drop off. Well, so happy that you could join us. I need to write a newsletter. It's been a while. It's been a while. I just feel really good about getting words in. We have one last sprint, and given that it's already 8:35, it's probably gonna be a 20-minute one, and then just a real quick like chat and see ya at the end before we run over to Melissa's sprints, or some of us get cleaned up and go to work, or whatever it is on the agenda for today. But yes, after today, there are still, so this is just the very first sprints of the day. So there's more, but then there's also 2 more full days of sprints for the retreat. Yes. T, present and accounted for. Got my manuscripts open too. Nice. Yes. I finished up a scene and have to figure out what's going on the next scene, because like I know kind of like next steps, but I need to figure out like what's the twist or like what's the big decision. Like I know like, oh, they're going to talk about this and this, but like what is the ultimate goal of the next scene? So in our final sprint, I think I'll do some scene planning. I may grab my breakfast and eat that real quick. So kind of like I hit a big like I finished up a thing, and so kind of some mix and match, getting ready to write more, also kind of getting ready for the day, for the final sprint of the day. So would love to know what you're working on for the last sprint, if you are kind of on track so far, how your sprints have been. Jessica says, Heavy left. So I have no idea how long I wrote, but I got 417 words. That's pretty good. I don't know if I got that many. I don't know. I think I did. But almost the same amount, because I'm like, where was I? And I'm at like 1,400 for the morning, almost exactly, which is pretty good. Sometimes I don't get that many in the full 2 hours. And so to be there and still have a 20-minute sprint left makes me really happy. I hope your morning is also off to a really good start like that. I finished my can of coffee and I want more, but I don't think I need more caffeine. Yeah. Also would love to know what you've got going on this weekend besides the retreat. A friend of mine is in town, and there's a winery that does like themed stuff where they like put up decorations. I don't know, like if there's an event. They're doing something Outlander themed, and this is the friend that I'm reading the Outlander books with, and so we're going to that tomorrow, and I'm very excited. I'm reading the 3rd Outlander book, and yesterday I was reading on my Kindle at work, but like during lunch in the cafeteria at the office, and was like, oh my gosh, I need to talk to somebody, but she's not at this point yet. And so it's just like, it's hard when you're reading a book with somebody, but they're not like with you yet. And so it's like, I'm going to explode if I can't talk about this thing. So I'm excited to go to a winery where they're doing an Outlander themed thing this weekend. Jenna is going back to my pattern from Nano, minimum 500 words a sprint to get all caught up with that counter for the day on the Nano website. 500 words a sprint. Some sprints, I feel like that's no big deal. Some sprints, I'm like, it's not happening. I do like, there's a little, if you Google like the most dangerous writing app, it'll like delete all your words if you stop typing. And I only do it for 5 minutes at a time. but I can get like a good chunk done in those 5 minutes. Okay, we have to get going in order to have time. We're actually doing 19 minutes because we need to finish. Oops. We need to finish on time for Melissa's sprints. Why does it keep saying 16? Okay. Yes. I am gonna message you later. I don't know what the event is. I just know there's something themed. And then time. So I'm gonna start it. It's our last sprint. It's our last sprint. Chaotic energy. We're doing it. Let's go. Yes. That is it. That is time. Our final sprint of the morning for the first sprints of day one of our April virtual writing retreat in Dallas. It's 8:59, so all we have time to do is for me to say thank you, thank you, thank you for coming. Congratulations on all of your progress. Go, go, go to Melissa's sprints. I will see you same time tomorrow for day 2 of the virtual writing retreat. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. I will see you soon. Go to Melissa's sprints. Bye, y'all.